Kia ora. Virgo, welcome. This is your reading for the new moon in Leo, which is happening literally as we speak. So let's get into your story today. Let's see what's going on for Virgo out there. It's for you, Virgo. We have had, as it often happens, a few cards coming out quite a lot in all of the readings for this new moon in Leo, this beautiful new moon in Leo. So let's see. Thanks for liking, subscribing, commenting. Thank you. I love it. It helps to keep me going with this channel. And take what resonates and leave what doesn't, Virgo. So we go through and clarify. If you haven't joined me before, thank you. If you're coming back, thank you very much. Let's see. We're full of swords here. We've got a lot of mind activity. You could say we're nearing, what's the term? Critical mass. We're nearing a point. And, as I said, we go through and clarify. So the storyline today, what are we looking at? We're looking symbolically here. We've got the Five of Discs. Five of Discs, yes, it's called, oh no it's not, sorry, we've got the Seven. In the Thoth deck it's called Failure. Look, it speaks of efforts made that maybe haven't fruited potentially what they could have. Overall, this card really speaks of doing a review. So we're doing a review, we're looking at what we've put our energy into, whether it's over the last month, whether it's over the last year. We're doing a review with the Sevens. It's all about assessing. And largely, in fact, it's not just about the tangible things, but assessing our energy, input, output, all of that. So then we come to the beautiful Queen of Swords. So we're in a good position. I would liken this to you, Virgo. You're ruled by Mercury, all of that. We've got the Queen of Swords here sitting way up there. There's no, the view is not obscured. It's about the ultimate in clear thinking, precise thinking. There's no emotion here. It doesn't belong with this Queen. So it's a really strong position. There's also a very strong focus, whether this is about work or play or just really wanting to go for this new target that is in mind, a new goal, a target, whatever it is. The Knight of Swords is moving very quickly towards it. It's literally like having blinkers on. That is within your sights, this particular thing, and you're propelled towards it, whatever that happens to be. I'm not going to say there's a catch in here, but there's a requirement actually, not necessarily of course correction at all, but there's a requirement to allow a little bit of what this Ten of Wands is all about. There's a requirement to let something go, to lighten whatever it is that has been burdensome. It's either a kind of scenario where you've done your review and all of that, or you're doing it as you move along, but you still kind of can't let go of a particular thing that you are going for, but you know that possibly you're going about it in the wrong way, or it could be the opposite of that. That you do understand this and that you have released whatever has been holding you back. And it's connected with that review. So let's just go through and clarify, Virgo. We got to keep it to one narrative here. So let's see. 7 of discs. Timing. You know, we can do a review. It doesn't mean that things suddenly change. There's time involved. We're waiting for the next chapter, aren't we? We're moving towards it, through it. It's moving through us. But there's timing involved. So we've got Temperance coming out to clarify that 7, that assessment. Temperance, alchemy. The cauldron's bubbling away. We've thrown all this stuff in there, hoping for a particular outcome here. Whatever it happens to be, this is divine timing, whatever way you want to look at it. Cosmic timing, world timing, not clock time. Time. Queen of Swords, please. For Virgo. Always happens, the Queen of Swords. We'll get another little insight into that. Queen of Swords twice. I do see that you are embodying that Queen. Virgo. Yeah, because you're on this track. 3, works in progress, in motion. You know, propelled by the Ace of Wands. You've got the 2 of Wands here in front of you. You know what your resources are. You know how to use them and how you want to use them. For whatever goal you have your sights set on, it's looking particularly fast and not far away. We also have with that a reminder, maybe 6 of discs. It's a beautiful card of generosity. There are other people here. It's not just about you. It's not just about what you are looking at or are propelled towards. So there's a lot of generosity, Virgo, here, which is not unusual for you. In the service of others. In the service of others. I'm not really focused on anything here, but we've got these 2 cards that have just come out. Maybe this, which I do see it, not maybe, part of that review, 10. So we've got that 10 of Wands, got that 7 of discs about reviewing. After a review, often we do have an epiphany moment. We want to start again as we mean to go on, as it were. Whatever it is. New project work, whatever. Way of doing what we do, whatever it happens to be. This 10 of Swords tells us, just like the 10 of Wands, we've gone through that whole suit. We can't take any more. So we have to let something go. And the 10 of Wands, it's letting a burden go to free us up. Our will center, to free that up, to free our vitality. In the sword sense, it often is a kind of penny drops, right? Oh, God, finally we understand something here. Just like boom. And the hand gesture symbolizes that. There's something in here that there's something in here about doing a quite quick course direction at some point, or maybe not quite yet. I don't know. Often Virgo readings can be quite confusing for some reason. We also have the 5 of discs here. This is the consummate card of choosing lack over gain. So it's all quite interesting. I do see those 2 cards as a piece of something relating to that review and something relating to the past, actually. more so. So let's look at the Knight of Swords. Within this Knight, we actually, this is great, this focus and speed. We're able to do that because of strength, which is taming that beast of the mind, the machinations of it, understanding, difference between ego and psyche, conscious, what we're conscious of, what we're not, maybe. We see it a little bit clearer. There's mastery in that. That comes from that Ten of Swords from the past also. We have the Magician. So we have the wand was our last tool. We see one wand. We've released those 10. We're given a new one, which is far more useful, Virgo, at this time. And can we look at the 10 of Wands if it's been released? Has it? There's a little bit of tension with that. It's like we've just got it as a side dish, just a little bit left that we're dealing with at the moment as a side dish. Now that's an interesting thought. Just working through it. Two of Discs, keeping attention. We might be having still a little level of weight to carry, but in fact it's not going to last for long if that's the case. We're holding a balance here. There's a tension, a necessary tension within this juggling act. And it doesn't last. It's not designed to. It's about, one splitting into two. Therefore, we have two. We have a choice. So keeping this sort of equilibrium, this infinity sign, there is a tension within that. We're holding it for a period, not for that long. Because we then have another Queen, beautiful Queen of Wands. As I said, loosening up that will center has allowed the Knight to come through, carrying goals, targets that have been in the mind for quite a long time. But we've got this Queen of Wands, which is a beautiful powerhouse. Ego, yep, pretty big ego there, but knows how to get what she wants. Clean and clear and very sunny. With lots of seeds in that beautiful sunflower. So, Brian Froud, Pixie and Fairy card, just to maybe give us an extra glimmer, Virgo. Just an extra glimmer. Yep, there is a decision to be made. This is all about projecting forward. This is all about future. Reviewing that past. Moving pretty quickly into the future. The future is now. Literally. Okay, so we've got Faf the Footer. Keeping a center, keeping yourself earthed out, actually. Faf the Footer, 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot off. What are we doing? We're charged and then we're drained. It's kind of like, there's an on-off kind of thing here. Like I said, you've got some residue from that 10 of Wands. That's like a little side dish now. It's not a full meal. You've narrowed it down. And then eventually making a choice in the Two of Discs is where you actually get rid of that which you do not need, that last little residue of. Fairies of the future, running with the ball. We know where we're going. We're leaping forward beyond any clock time here. This is a different timing of things. And actually in this reading, You know, it's like we've gone forward, we've gone back. We're traversing quite a few different time zones within this reading, Virgo. So let's just see. Rock, mineral, crystal. Let's get geology-like on it. And we'll get a rock, mineral, or crystal for you that you can think of during the week of this full moon. Oh, we've got two. I'll just choose one here. Of this full moon, new moon in Leo. Virgo, so what have we got? We've got ametrine, spiritual guidance, angelic realms. Clears stress, truths revealed. And maybe it's just, you know, this gradual unpeeling of quite a few different truths for you at this current time of this new moon in Leo. On that note, thank you for joining me, for commenting, for subscribing and liking. It all really helps me. And take good care over this next week, Virgo. Ka kite, and we'll see you next time.